Welcome to the very first video of Elden Ring. Kane Umbrella and Trixie, thank you so much for sponsoring this series. One is sponsoring the game, the other one is sponsoring the DLC. We're gonna 100% this game from beginning to end, including the DLC or DLCs in the future. Yeah, so if you want to support the channel, links in the description, only cost $5, and you get to tell me which game to play. Anyway, let's play. Hop into a brand new game. Okay, so if it's your first time ever playing this game, guys, I would highly recommend going for Vagabond because we're gonna min-max our stats towards that. You can obviously choose whatever class you want. At the end of the day, like at in-game, like none of this matters. But I'm gonna choose Wrench. The reason being is because Wrench is level 1. So you can see, show attributes here. Wrench is level 1 and has 10 vigor, 10 mind, it has 10 everything. But if you look at this one right here and you calculate the stats, it's almost similar, but it's level 9. So it will cost way more to level up. So if you want to min-max your stats, it's always better to go Wrench. But it's a little bit harder. It is a lot harder, to be honest. I'm going to play with type B. I always like to play woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't... I'm not... I'm not... How do I say this? I'm not associating myself with a woman, if that makes sense. But I always play women in games. So that's just honestly the truth. So you can obviously change your character, like how it looks like and stuff. Keepsake, we're going to change this over here to something called Stone Sword Key. So these are keys that you can open up like mist gates. And it's just very hard to come by them. People would tell you to get Golden Seed. It increases the amount that you can drink by 1 potion. But at the end of the game, like, we're going to have infinite of this anyway. We're going to have, like, I don't even know, 12 potions, maybe even more. So it doesn't really help that much. So we're going to just go with Stone Sword Key. And then you can change your character, like, how it looks like. I feel like that's a good color. Young Voice 1. How do we listen to it? I don't even know. So you can alter the hair and face here. Let's see. Hair color. Dude, that is way too white, dude. Goodness. Dude, it doesn't even look blondish, right? Should we just go with black hair? Like black hair? Luster? We're 21. Goodness. We'll go with long hair. If possible. Dude, that nose though. What is that nose? Holy. That nose is crazy. Is that like a half-bald woman? Imagine, dude. No, thank you. Any, like, long hair kind of thingy there we go. This is fine. We'll go with this. We have to change that face, bro. Or we go with ponytails. Nah, we'll go with long hair. This is fine. Root darkness, white hairs. No. Okay, everything is fine here. Eyebrows, facial hair, cosmetics, tattoo markings, similar face. Dude, there's just something wrong with the nose all the time. Like, what the heck? That's actually a nice face, though, if we look past the nose, you know what I'm saying? Let's go with eyelashes. Eyes. I don't know. I actually like the green eyes, dude. I think we'll keep the eyes as is. Skin features, cosmetics. Face features. Nose. Where's that nose, dude? Who knows where nose is? Nostrils. Nose ridge. Here we go. Goodness, it's so laggy when you're doing this. Nose tip height. That really looks better. We actually have a nose now. But yeah, you can change and play around with this as much as you like. I think our character is fine just as is right now. It's kind of sexy. I'll tap that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oopsie. Don't go too down now. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, so I think we're ready. Save features. And let's go. Finish. Let's do this.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
What an inspirational introduction.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Elden Lord? Okay. Let us grab our stuff here. We got a tarnished finger of doom. Nice butt cheeks you got there. Why, thank you. I grew them myself, my bro. Oh, spoopy. Goodness. I'm trying to figure out what my sprint button is, dude. Imagine not knowing this. There. There we go. Found it. So yeah, 100% of this game, bro. It's gonna be insane. I almost had her. I know how much people love lore and story and stuff like that in this series, so I normally don't like to talk over dialogue. Nice panty you got there.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Of Doom. Hey, wake up, girl. We got a lot to do. Like, honestly. Close to 100 hour... Well, yeah. 100 episodes, most probably, within this series. It's gonna be crazy, dude. This is gonna be our game for quite a while. 100% in this game. First time ever. Okay, we got our Crimson Tears, which is our heal. Jump down the hole to the cave of your knowledge. So this is just a tutorial. So jumping down here. So, well, that's a waste. I think holding on triangle and then R1. Then we two-hand our weapon. And then we're gonna fight our first Grace over here. There's such a weird button, triangle. So the Grace, this is your place where you could rest. If you rest, you respawn all the enemies. You can pause time. Stuff like that. You can change the layout of your flasks. All these kind of things. Don't know why I didn't backstab him. So these guys, early game, is just very easy, brain dead. I don't think there's any loot around here. Guarding. Yeah, I can't really guard yet. I mean, you can guard. By the way. You have a weapon that you can guard with. Any weapon can guard. Just keep in mind, this is not Sekiro. This is not... You do get posture damage as well. But in Sekiro, for example... you would not take any damage as long as you guard. at the right time, at least. Where in this game, you would take damage regardless, whether you timed it or not. This is more of a dodge type game. Okay, there we go. So I did posture damage by holding down R2. You can either press R2 or you can hold it down. If you hold it down, you do way more posture damage. You can also use R2. If you use R1, it's more HP damage than posture. Just keep in mind, if you want to do more damage, it's R1. If you want to do more posture damage, it's R2. So there's also something that you can do every now and then. Well, you can do it pretty much all the time. Is if you guard and you press R2 directly afterwards, you can then do a swing attack afterwards, which is pretty nice. So it's a tutorial to crouch on this guy. Also, if you two-hand your weapon, you get double your strength or something like that. You get way more strength. So if you don't have a shield or don't want to use a shield, your weapon itself will just do a lot more damage, if that makes sense. So it doesn't seem to always work. I'm skipping tutorials, guys, because I did finish this game once. This is my second playthrough. I finished this game, like, on release. I don't even know how long ago, dude. Honestly. So yeah, if you're behind him, you do so much more damage. Okay, so that's how that works. So square is your heal. No loot that I missed anywhere. It feels kind of like... weird. I feel like I had to get more loot already. So... by trees like this, you're gonna get your golden seed, which we didn't take earlier. I don't think it's any loot the other way, to be honest. Oh, there is loot there. Look at that. HUD display. Yeah, I don't know if we can get there later, to be honest. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what the 100% means, it's all bosses. We all bust this. I'm going to try and get everything I can, all the loot I could get. If I do miss anything, just let me know. Obviously, we're going to backtrack and do a lot of stuff. It's not just going to be a linear run. Can't stop looking at that ass cheeks, man. It's the best feature of this game so far. So yeah, this is this thing we took here. So it's a stone sword key. I would recommend not going this way at the moment. It's a pretty hard area that I struggled with for a very long time. So we have a finger server. We open up the inventory here. You can run around while using the inventory if you want. We have a lever here. This lever can be used if the lift is not in the area that you are on right now. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And there's no loot anywhere here, man. And we got our first grace outside. So now finally we are at the beautiful tree. Insane graphics. I think I have a new PC since last played. So hopefully this game looks fantastic for you guys. And I'm really looking forward to covering this series.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off to Castle
Okay, so you want to make sure that you always finish dialogue on NPCs, because if you don't, you might have a bad time. So obviously you can farm some stuff here, farm some meat. We got some twig bones there. And if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, you have an inventory that's infinite. So having an infinite inventory is pretty nice. There's a horse on the right side of us. That is technically the first boss, but we're going to do a lot of things before we're going to go and fight the boss. If you see like floating stuff like this, that normally means there's a grace nearby. So first we're going to talk to the guy. So we got our first smelting stone. And this is our first vendor.
I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
So we can purchase and sell stuff here. I'm not going to read the tutorial. So very useful stuff we have here is obviously the crafting materials. So all three over here. And then also the cracked pot. So container required, crafted, the pot items, and then the crafting kit. So we already have 600 monies at the moment. So we're going to buy the crafted kit. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we also buy the torch. I think we'll also, if I possibly can, we'll equip the torch as our main weapon for now. But first, let's grab the grace. You want to grab all graces in the game that you find across the map, because you can fast travel to them. Literally the tutorial we just saw there. Resting like we just did saves the game. And it also does a give you full HP, full MP, and also give you maximum amount of your what's it called? Your potions. So at the moment we have 3 and 1, so 3 health, 1 mana. We're gonna change this in the next grace. We're gonna make it 4 in health and 0 in mana, because I most probably won't use that much mana anyway. It's probably better to not fight these guys at the moment, but we have like honestly 0 items, so As you can see, it's pretty easy compared to any other game that is in the genre. It's most part just easier for now. It will get a lot harder. So we're off to the grace over here, which is going to lead us to our very first, well, it's going to lead us to our horsey. Let's just say that. There's a lot of enemies here, so just rather stick to the left while we make our way to this grace. This will also turn the game to nighttime, which you don't want to be at. Enemies is harder, and also there are more of them. It's a good place to farm, bad place to be at level 1.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
So please, with all means, accept it.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erdtree.
Hey, I think that's a DLC name. So accept.
And it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Okay, we got our torrent, which is our horsey.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
So we can short rest, or what's a short chest? What the heck is this? Ah, okay. To sort out your items in your inventory.
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
So
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
here's where you can level up your stuff.
Your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So you can just use help and explanation to see what stats is more important than others, which direction you want to go into first. The biggest thing you need to focus on, in my opinion, if you want to follow at least what we're going to do, is going to be strength, dexterity, and vigor. We most probably won't play at all with magic spells. We're going to use summons, but that's pretty much it. We also don't have the money right now to upgrade, so we're just not going to do that right now. Okay, so open up your inventory here, and then we're going to go to equipment. No. On the right side here, you can choose the stuff you want to do. So I'm going to do with down. Let me just see your inventory. So click on this. No, not use. Just give me 1 second. Remove. So right there, I press triangle, then you can choose what do you want to place there. So I'm going to place this, which is going to summon our horsey. right? Summon the torrent. And then we also need to add a grace. We need to change our flasks. So add charge to flask, increase the amount, allocate flask charges. So I'm gonna make 4 into health because it's gonna be important for us. I don't think we have enough seeds yet. So right now that's pretty much that is it. So we're just gonna open up the map here, which is this. No. So right now we're just gonna run over here. If we can stealth kill this guy, that would be fantastic. Okay, we don't kill. There's loot over here. We're just gonna grab this. And we have our first weapon, the Great Sword of Doom. So all you have to do is click on it and equip. I would have used this actually here because it does fire damage. It does way more damage. No, it doesn't. So physical, let me see here. It is D in strength. It needs 16 strength, you see. But if we hold down triangle and then press R1, we make the weapon two-handed. We still don't reach that. We need 16 strength. Huh. No, we are proficient in it. So as long as we two-hand this weapon, we'll be Gucci. Where is this thing? Oh, it's right here. It's the map. Okay, we're just gonna grab this. And that is gonna give us the map of this area. And then we're gonna just travel. So press select. And then we're gonna travel back to this area right here. The previous zone we were at, where the first vendor is. And then we should find a different character.
May I have a word?
And you want to talk until the dialogue she disappears.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master.
Goodness, bro. How many hands does she have? Look at that. When she pulled this out, it was like 3 hands on the right side, 3 on the left. Goodness. So now we can summon wolves.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
There we go. Once she vanishes, we'll just go back to the previous place. Because now we can actually have a summon. We are a decent amount stronger, but we are not going to fight anytime soon. Let me just see here. So on triangle, I'm pressing down to summon our horsey. In this area, oopsie. You want to run as fast as you can through here. We're not going to fight anytime soon. For now, we're just unlocking the game. Getting a good start is all that we can do. So we're coming here, we're grabbing the golden seed. And then we're going to come to the grace. Okay, go up here. Grab another stone sword key. And we'll talk to her until the dialogue is done.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Right, I love her accent.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
There we go, we got our second summon. Spurred jellyfish.
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And he'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. You were willing to make me a chrysalid. But I'm still a milksop craven. I can't even govern myself to step beyond the bounds of this ward. Please. You're only wasting your strength. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh,
Yeah, she's done.
can you pass...
Okay, so now we're just gonna head deeper in, pretty much to here. Should be good enough marking. So by killing, you actually do get money. Keep that in mind. So if there is anything you run past, just slap a little bit around, you know what I'm saying? So this is where you want to be. So if you kill this guy, you get a legendary sword. I would highly recommend not doing it right now, because we're going to do his whole quest line first. If you do his whole quest line, you do get a full body armor, which is a full set. So just keep that in mind.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you.
So you can learn skills from this guy. If you do have money laying around and something seems interesting, you can pick this up if you really want. For now, we're just broke, so we just wanted to talk to him.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself. Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait another day.
That is true. Grab some loots. I want to make it daytime again. I'm fairly scared of running around here at night. Let's make it daytime. Flasks. Oh yeah, we have a... We picked up a golden seed. We just want to pass time here until morning. Did I just pull that sword out of my ass? It kind of looked like it, didn't it? Kind of did. Okay, so we're gonna head south here from where we are right now, and then we are... But I swear I made it morning, right? I'm gonna just pull big guy over here. Come here, Wookie. Come here. Put him to the statue. Oh, he pulled both. That's not good. Okay, we got him. We got some beast liver there. We're gonna just keep running. Right now we're just running, gunning for north. To the next area of doom. Grab this flesh over here. And that's a different enemy. Gonna just jump up here.
Hello?
Hello, baby. How you doing?
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
Hello, Stucky.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ouch!
Goodness. Do I need a blunt weapon? Oh, maybe we should. There we go.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
So, more flesh?
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle, on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid Wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there. I'm heading eastward to Redmane.
Okay, so his dialogue is also done. Gonna make our way down here. And then we should get another resting point. We're gonna just ignore this guy for now. We'll fight him at a later stage. Okay, first death, I guess. I don't know if that counts. I was running a bit too close to him, I would say. So, if you die, you actually just lose runes. You don't lose anything else in this game. You just look for that wherever it is at your body. And then once you pick that up, you have all your runes back again. Got another smithing stone there. And now we're in Limgrave. Someone we can talk to here.
There's no mistake, is there? Death has left its mark once again. Ah, a tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further. The village here has been touched by death. Turn back while you still can. Turn back.
And no. Don't tell me what to do, Mabri. Okay, so making our way over here. Trying to figure out where it is. I think it's, yeah, it's here. So, deeper in. Right here where you see the turtles. We're going to just head down here. But we need to put in one of our stone sword keys here. Was going to fight it, but like I'm pretty scared actually. We are pretty weak at the moment. You can kill the turtles if you want. Why can't I swing? There we go. Wow. We do like 0 damage to it. Maybe we are not proficient with this weapon. Yeah, that's so much better. Yeah, by the way, you can farm them like it's not a big deal. You get turtlenecks here. This is stuff you can use, obviously, to craft items. They give you like 4 money, bro. So not really worth it, to be honest. But the main reason we came down here is for this Chest of Doom. The Green Turtle Talisman. So equipped our talisman over here. So you can see it raises your stamina recovery speed. So that just means the green bar in the top left corner, that thing will rise faster. It's actually pretty waste to fight them. But it is free, I mean, like, they're not fighting back. So there we go. Don't really have to kill that thing. At least not yet. Just make our way down here. I'm going to loot everything here by the grave. Now these are going to be rune pouches. You can see rune golden, golden rune 5, golden rune 1. Runes is money in this game, if you don't know. And money is... like half of your money is on the ground if you die. So on boss fights, normally what you want to do is you want to get too close to as you can to 0 money. Looks like we got everything here. And then... it will be just a lot better. Because if you then die, it doesn't really matter too much. So this... the spark... oh! The sparkly stuff here, you can jump down and don't take any fall damage. And if you jump up on it, you take 0, like you jump really high. So we grab this over here and we get a pretty nice spell. Ash of War, Sacred Blade. So Ashes of War is like a special ability that you can equip. To be honest, for the life of me, I just can't remember where. Is it down here? No. I can't remember where you can equip it at the moment, but yeah, we'll do it later. I don't think we have any gear yet. Just want to double check and make sure. Yeah, we have no gear yet. It's okay. I think we're going to make our way here. Another grace here. We got a Sacred Tear of Doom. And we'll obviously grab this resting point of grace. Then we have the Flask of Wondrous Physique. You can find the Crystal of Tears based on the minor Erdtree and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At the sites of grace, you can mix 2 crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physique. This will allow you to create elixirs with various custom effects. So pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. I think we'll just grab a little rest here. We can talk to Melina also. We can do more flasks here. Increase the amount of flasks. So now that just means every time we drink a flask, it will increase more HP or FP. FP is your mana. That's what it's called in this game. And we can talk to Melina, so let's do it.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between.
Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Thank you, my girl. Now show me them nips. I'm kidding. Oh, royalty. So right now we're gonna just head this way, which is north. And over here we're gonna get a teleportation area. If you interact with this, we just teleport or travel to a zone you should not be in. Pretty much anything in this game would one-shot you here, so don't fight anything. We're just coming here right now to unlock the game still. So you can see over there, that guy is gonna be a boss fight for us eventually. But for now, just leave it. This big guy over here, I made a mistake once to hit him. Don't do what I did back in the day, dude. Like, it's not worth it. Now, pretty much any enemy here, even though they look tiny, they might one-shot you, so just keep that in mind. Grab another golden seed. Now we're just going to beeline straight to the next grace, which is down here. Gonna grab this first. Okay, summoning pulls. I'll take it. Don't mind if I do. I'm scared I'm gonna burn my hair, bro. Goodness. And once we rest here, our girlfriend's gonna come and be like, yo, what's up, Beach?
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Yeah, let's go.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
And the round table is pretty much your main building, your main space. This is where you're going to upgrade your weapons. This is where most of your quests will be, which is not outside the world. There's a lot of NPCs here we can talk to, and we'll talk to all of them at some point. Can add another charge to our flasks over here. And right off the bat, we have like a lot of flasks already, which is 6. Crazy stuff. We barely fought anything at the moment. We already have 6 flasks. So that's crazy stuff. For now, we're going to just head back to where we were. Dude, this map is absolutely huge, man. Goodness. Absolutely huge. Goodness. Okay, now we're just gonna make our way around this rock here. Down this way. Seems like there's an enemy chasing us. Yeah, we're using stamina every time I press circle. And now we're gonna... Oh! Oh. Dude, we're poisoned. That enemy just missed us. Oh no, dude, we're poisoned. You can see the poison doesn't take more. It just filled up so that we will take longer damage, if that makes sense. But it's nothing too crazy, to be honest. And here we go. This is where we'll rest right now. We'll get into this building afterwards. And yeah, that will be in part 2. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.